Hi, my name is Mersad. I'm 11 years old and I'm going to be grade 7 this year. So today I'm going to be talking about a good book. I usually read my books on my iPad, and this is a printed version of a book. The title of this book is called Journey to the Center of the Earth, and I'm sure that we're going to have fun with it. The author of this book is Jules Vern. He's a French author, and that's why his name is so unusual. The type and genre of this book is science fiction and adventure. The main characters are Professor Lidenbrook, Alex, and Hans. Professor Lidenbrook is a scientist that wants to discover everything, so he would be the biggest and the best scientist in the world. Alex is Lidenbrook's uncle, and Hans is their guide. Well, Professor Lidenbrook and Alex are uncles, but Hans is their guide. When they try to go to snowfalls, they meet him there. There are 6 chapters, 50 pages, and it took me 2 weeks to read it because there's not that much pictures and there's so much writing. I read for 2 hours a day. I enjoy reading this book because it's adventurous and it has so much cool stuff in it. Because it's a journey book and they're trying to go to the center of the earth, and I love journeys. I learned that there could be so much stuff, and I learned that what type of animals, living humans, and whatever was in the past. For example, mastodons, because they were from 5 million years ago, and you can find them in the center of the earth. But remember, this is a science fiction book. Apart from mastodons, there's cavemen that live under the ground, which is in the center of the earth. My favorite quote is on page 27, and it's, "There's mastodons," laughs the professor. "They aren't living on Earth now, but they're alive down here." And I like this quote because it's telling you an information, a good information, and it's mastodons, and they were alive 5 million years ago, but they're still alive down here in the center of the Earth. I recommend this book because it's a fun book for people to read, and it's not boring like other books. So if you don't like reading books, you could read this book and you will have so much fun with it. And now it's time for an out-reading tip. In order to improve your reading skills, vocabulary, comprehension, and ability to speak about the various topics, you need to read often, or probably better to read daily. Try reading as often as possible. You can choose to read every day or every other day. But don't forget, it's important to set aside a specific amount of time for your reading. To start, you can read for 5 minutes and then move on to 20 or 30 minutes per day. But remember, it all depends on your schedule. Thanks for being with us. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Leaders Are Readers program. Read fast, read smart, and love books. Bye!